everybody. I'm Hillary Atkin from the Atkin Report, and I'm so excited to welcome Rickey Eugene Brown from HBO's Winning Time, The Rise of the Lakers Dynasty, to this edition of Hillary's Happy Hour. Rickey, how are you doing today?
I'm doing fantastic.
Well, it's no secret. I love this show, and it's off to a great start. It's already started exploring Earvin Magic Johnson's origin story in his hometown of Lansing, Michigan, and you play one of his brothers, Quincy. So talk to us about the Johnson family scenes and how important they are to the story.
They're very grounded and they give you an inside look on who Magic was as a person and his upbringing, and just the camaraderie with his family and how he was looked at before he blew up, and just how the family with his dad and his mom, and how faith and everything was instilled in him since the jump. So it's a really good way of showing the human side of Magic, instead of this mythical person and he's just like a magic man and the glitz and glamour. It really hones in on who he really is as a person.
Well, it's really exciting to watch the transition of him being a kid and then moving up to the big leagues. But let's take a look at the trailer. Actually, the commercial that aired during the Super Bowl that got everyone so excited about this show.
If there's two things that make me believe in God, it's sex and basketball. Style. Pizzazz. I don't know why basketball can't feel like that. It's going to be exciting.
Lakers select Magic Johnson.
This is bigger than the game. What do you want for your future? Everything. It's showtime!
The series truly shows the evolution of Magic Johnson alongside that of the NBA, which wasn't doing very well at the time. And of course, the rise of the Lakers to their Showtime era of the 1980s. So how does Earvin's success, like taking it back to his roots, how does his success affect his family and his friends in Lansing?
Well, you really see in the series how people change and how you can be influenced with that level of success. So you see like his humble beginnings, and then once stuff starts to, he's with the Lakers, you see those people at home and his friends and stuff start to look at him differently, and more, there's more looks his way when there's like a homecoming party for him. And then family, it's me and his other brother Larry, we have like business proposals for him. So we want to, everybody has like, oh, you know what? You know what you should invest in? Let me tell you, I got a great business that everybody, has a say in what he should do with his money, or, because it doesn't have, especially from Lansing, Michigan. It's like, everybody's like flipping out. And then Earvin has to, deal with that level of success and the things that come with that success.
I think down the road in this show, we are going to somehow hear more about Tasty Eyes, that business plan from you and your brother, Larry, played by Geronimo Coley, whom I also had this pleasure of speaking with. But since we're talking about hometowns, and you are from Inglewood, and the Fabulous Forum is right smack in the middle of Inglewood, please talk to us about the resonance of that for you, being in this cast, and also how Inglewood has come up in the world. Hello, Super Bowl at SoFi Stadium.
Yeah, I mean, it's surreal, like being from Inglewood. I would literally walk to the Forum from my house. So like to be in a show and it's so trippy just even thinking about it and like doing the whole red carpet and stuff and just seeing how big the show is because that's my home. So it's like that's why they call it Inglewood City of Champions. So to be in a show depicting how they became, the champions and why they named the City of Champions is just, oh my gosh, it's insane to just be a part because I always passed the Forum, and I remember when the Forum was blue, and now they repainted it red. Like it's just I've seen it all. Like before, when there was a racetrack where SoFi Stadium is now, and there was the casino looked different.
Well, it's fun. The open of the show is, I just love all the different scenes, and you must really like maybe even some of the places you remember. There's little clips of in that opening credit sequence for the show.
No, it is. That's what I'm saying. It's like that a little bit of nostalgia. Just watching that. It's like, oh, that's not there anymore. It's not there anymore. But it's still so cool to just see, especially since how the opening credits start because it's all we shot all on film also. So that was pretty dope as well because it really gives it that vintagey, feel from the late 70s to the 80s. So it's really, really, really dope to see Inglewood in that format.
Well, you have an amazing cast and crew you're working with, but you've been in a bunch of other shows recently, like 911, NCIS, and Your Honor. So how does this experience compare?
It doesn't. This is by far the coolest. Like this, and when I was in a video game, I was in Madden. That was one of the coolest experiences in my career. And I've done a lot of stuff, but this wintertime, this one tastes the cake. Like just being on that purple carpet and just being in a show based in Inglewood. Like it's about how they became. That just kills it. And I'm from here, so it holds a very special place in my heart. And then just seeing how the promo is there's a Super Bowl spot. There's billboards everywhere. Like you can't turn your head without seeing it. So yeah, they don't compare. I love all those other projects. Those were cool. Like they were amazing. But this one because it's just endless. Like I'm working with Adam McKay in the pilot. Like second episode, I'm shooting with Jonah Hill. It's like, what is life? Like third episode, working with Damien. It's like, oh my goodness, it just keeps going. It keeps going, and then the amazing cast that's attached to it is just like, I can't believe I'm in this project. So yeah, it doesn't compare.
It sounds like the bottom line for you, winning time, big time, totally huge. Yeah. And I want to wrap up our happy hour by lifting a glass to you, Rickey, and to your continued success.
Thank you so much.
Winning Time on HBO Sunday nights.
Sunday nights, baby, 9 p.m. Let's get it.
Let's get it.